I have got a real problem. Howdy gang, Glenn here, and today we are going to review some pop figures. A few days ago, I went on a little pop hunting spree, and within a 24-hour period between mail and actually going out and looking for pops, I hauled in a total of 18 pop figures in a 24-hour period. In fact, I got so many figures that day in one haul that I've had to rearrange all my shelving and do a major revision of my pop shelves just because I need more room. So these are all figures that I wanted to share with you. So instead of making a 45-minute video going over all 18 pops, I thought I'd do it a little at a time. So I'll make these videos quick, and we'll do 3 or 4 at a time, and then that way they're not so long and you get more videos that way. So I'm going to start with the 3-pack that was available from Fugitive Toys around the time of Comic-Con. This was something they released as exclusive figures to cash in on the Comic-Con craze with all those exclusive figures coming out. So they released them for order as a 3-pack. The pack consists of, we've got John Diggle from the Arrow television series. And this one he's wearing the Arrow outfit when he was disguised as the Arrow. And then we've got 2 White Lantern Wonder Womans. This one is the regular version. This one is the glow-in-the-dark. I haven't tested out the glow-in-the-dark yet, but once I take her out of the package, then I will test that out. I've got a lot of great glow-in-the-dark stuff lately, so I'm looking forward to seeing this one. So we're going to go over those 3 figures, and let's check them out in a little bit of detail. Okay, here's John Diggle, number 212 from the television line, specifically from the Arrow television series set. You can see the other guys there. A lot of these are non-common exclusive items. Deathstroke Unmasked I already have, and then you see Diggle there, and then Unmasked Arrow as well is an exclusive. I'm not sure which company that's from. I got it coming, but I think it's it's one of the companies that did the Comic-Con exclusives. All right, so there we go. As far as the figure goes, it's very similar to obviously to the regular Arrow, the Arrow figure. It kind of has to be because he's disguised as the Arrow, so it would be the same outfit. As far as the model and the paint, very detailed, looks really good. I never really did a review of the Arrow originally, but there's no bleeding. Everything is very detailed. I like the quiver in the back. The bow looks really good, very detailed. And actually, I brought out the regular Arrow to show you that the paint job on Diggle is actually a little bit better than the one on the Arrow. The Arrow's got some bleeding in the front. It's a little messed up and marked up on the front side. The back looks pretty much the same, but Diggle came out much cleaner. You can see that there's a couple of dark patches on his chest there where it's just very straight and stark and well done on Diggle. All right, so there you go. John Diggle, number 212. Okay, for the White Lantern Wonder Woman pop, I decided to bring them both out at the same time so we could see them together, because basically they're the same figure, except one is glow-in-the-dark and one is the regular. Now, one thing I noticed right from the beginning is how different they actually are. They're both number 70 in the Pop Heroes line, which is the DC line, and the back shows all of the different White Lanterns. I also have the White Lantern Batman. So the ones I don't have, I'm looking for the White Lantern Flash, which is not an easy task, and then the White Lantern Superman. All right, so if we look at these, the models themselves, they're the same figure, same number, just one is glow-in-the-dark. But in order to be glow-in-the-dark, you can see that the paint job is a little bit different. The glow-in-the-dark Wonder Woman has more of a gray color to it, and that's because these parts of her costume are the glow-in-the-dark parts. So they have kind of that shiny, opaque, cloudy, I guess is a good word for it, that cloudy color to the pop, to those parts of her costume, versus the regular, they could just go out all out white. So much more stark white on the Wonder Woman, the regular Wonder Woman, than the glow-in-the-dark, because the glow-in-the-dark needs to be able to glow. If you look at both these figures, also, for the most part, the paint job's really good, except for the hair on the head. It's a hard thing to tell here, but if you look at the top, you can see that there's a discoloration there, and that looks like, you know, a part where the black didn't get. Some little scuff marks as well, and actually that's common. That's really common on jet black hair figures. I've noticed anything that has really jet black hair, like Spock or Ash or Ghostface, and he has that shiny hair, there's usually a little bit of imperfections on it. So that's to be expected with a pop figure. You really don't notice it when you're displaying it, unless you're looking over the top of her. You're really not going to tell. So other than that, looks really good. I love the lasso of truth there. And this is actually pretty a basic, simple figure. There's not a whole lot of detail needed on her costume, other than making sure that the paint looks good. She's got her bracelets, that kind of thing that you don't have a whole lot of paint bleeding. But as far as details go, there's not a whole lot of detail to be had in this costume, so it's pretty easy. So there you go. That's it. White Lantern Wonder Woman number 70. Okay, guys, that's about it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll have some more pop reviews coming soon.